Hey, if you gotta go to the bathroom, go to the bathroom. Oh, the toilet's being cleaned out right now. Of course, someone always has to go to the bathroom when the toilet's being cleaned out. Just don't get yourself messy. And what is to be our clean water basin. Oh, there we go. Dealing with it. CO2 levels are a bit on the rise down here, but it's all dealt with the algae. I think it's good. I think it is too. Fridays are a bit quiet. Plus, it just makes more sense to stream like 4 days in a row instead of taking it all up, like doing 3, then do 1, and then take more time off. Oh, they finished this job. Okay, so everyone's cleaning stuff up. That's fine. You guys haven't put food in here, have you? Shouldn't have put food in there. Get someone working on mush bars for now. Okay. Seems like this thing is a big user of power. Okay, so the first basin's being built. Well, take that out. Alright, you hatch. Stay over there. It's just taking them a while to build this clean water basin. The hatch is still awake. There it goes. Someone work on that now, because we do want to trap that thing over there. Maybe that'll keep that thing over there for now on. Actually, because I know what you guys are like. Good. So it's like, I know what you guys are like. You're gonna do that. Build a new ladder. Right there. Okay, come on, guys. Being left on the floor, but I mean that's 6 mush bars versus 10 that's in there. A little bit more. He finally hit that point of stress. That worked. Deconstruct that ladder. Be the tricky part because we have to kind of control this. We want to make sure this breaks in the right place. So I think hey, Saber King, how's it going? So you're determined to have a successful run of XCOM 2. Have you not had? I've seen you've been playing it lately. Game's supposed to be managed to be very fun and very hard. Yeah, you can't get out of there now. Yeah, see, I'm under the belief that the people who made XCOM were exceptionally bad at math. So what they claim to be is, you know, a challenging experience was just them being very shit at math. Because I've seen, you know, because everyone knows the meme, right? 99% chance to hit and you miss most of the time. And so it's like, it makes me think that they were just bad programmers. And then they said, no, we meant to do that. That's part of the game. Sort of like the people that made the Dark Souls games, which I believe the controls are absolute shit. Like, that's what makes the game hard, is that the controls are the worst thing I've ever experienced. But they say, no, that's a feature, it's supposed to be like that. And I go, nah, just admit it. You fucked up. You're a little bit bad at programming. So that's my take on it. Your name is no longer Saber King of Knights, it's Seba Kun King of Lowlies. Is it? try to remember that. Had a couple of misses yesterday with 90% chance to hit. Yeah, see, that's what I tend to be under the belief of, is that people program games badly and then say, no, that's a feature. And I go, nah. You just programmed it badly, didn't you? Just admit it. You kind of suck. Alright, so we're gonna get that last bit built, and then we're gonna... This is gonna be the tricky part, though, because we have to control to make sure it doesn't flow over this way, so I think what we'll do... It's gonna be dangerous, though, because that sand is gonna cause a problem. But I think we can do this. Basically need a tunnel that's big enough that they can crawl through. So I'd find Dark Souls. Dark Souls not fun, no. I tried Dark Souls. I really did. And I found out that the game itself wasn't really hard. It was the controls. That was what I was fighting with every time. It's like the monsters I wasn't fighting. I was fighting the controls. I was just like, that's what makes this game so hard. The controls are bad. And then they say, no, that's on purpose. And I go, no. You guys just suck. Admit it! You made a bad game and marketed it that way. CO2 is starting to build up in the lower section, but... Try to get another person in. 1% hint chance, but you managed to hit the enemy 10 times. Christ. See, then some people have that level of luck. We got 20 in the box. Okay, so here's how we gotta do this. Dig this out, and then we're gonna dig that out. Gonna close that off. Yeah, see, I don't get that lucky. I don't get that lucky at all. I'm that person that if there's a 99% chance, I will fail. So I want to put a tile there. And then if I do this right, I may or may not, but we should be able to go ahead and just dig that out of there. The basin may not be full enough. That's the only... The basin may not be big enough. I guess if it flows over in here, it's okay for the time being. Deal with it. Actually, before you guys do that, cancel this job. Now that thing's down here. Oh, there's another one. We've uncovered another one. We want them to get this stuff out of here first, before we just go filling that thing up. Okay, of course it's Harold this time. Clean up the base. Kind of doing it out of order, but drag and move debris off the floor into storage. So we want them to sweep that. Storage can hold that. Maybe it can't. CO2 buildup. It's kind of happening. I mean, it's gonna happen over here because my only worry is it's gonna get dealt with quick enough. Low oxygen, but it should be fine. Yes, need to build another storage unit. And there's a lot of stuff in there. Christ. Gonna build the thing. There we go. Man, there's just a lot of stuff in there. Toilet's about full again. Feel like we're wasting a lot of time here. We need to start working on other things. Turns out there's more in here than I thought there was. Like, a lot. Harold is getting a bit of a massage. Is that thing yet empty yet? It took him like all day to sweep that stuff. are still okay, though. We're not really desperate on any scale. It's got a lot of dirt. Storage unit gonna be enough? Might not be enough! Might need more! Yeah, at least they seem to be getting there. My main concern is getting like these seeds and stuff out of here, but everything else is good too. Come on guys, get that out of there. We've got tons of other stuff to be doing. The storage unit's gonna fill up, isn't it? I think they just can't carry much. I mean, we can start to flood it, I suppose. They can still get in there and get it, but I kind of want to do that to them. Another bloody storage unit. That's how much is just sitting in there. Evans. Oh my god, they filled that up. Come on, almost there. I know you guys can't breathe. The air concentration is just slowly dissipating. Come on, guys. Almost there. Just a little bit left. Did you just drop what you... Did you just literally go down there, drop what you were doing because you have to go eat? And go to the bathroom. Apparently. Dipstick. Come on, guys. Tons of stuff to do. I want to hurry up and flood this chamber. And that'll give us the space back, too. We'll probably do a control flood. We'll get this out of there, too. He's on the table. Come on, guys. Algae is getting used up while we do this. How much is left? An entire day, guys. It took you an entire day to try to empty this thing out. What the hell is going on? Why is it taking you guys so long? What is left? Seeds, some sand. That's a lot of sand. More sand, more sand. God, they're gonna be at this all day. left. Looks like some oxygen's trying to flood into that area. Getting the granite. Well, look at all that granite. That's why it's taken so long. Holy shit. There's 10,000 granite in there and they can carry around 500 apiece. Yeah, I need to break out that bullwhip. There's igneous rock in there too. We are going to be at this all day. Considering how non-breathable air is in there, we might just flood it anyway so we can get some other things done. In fact, let's do that. Let's go ahead and flood it. They'll just take care of it when they can. Means they'll get wet. But I can't have this focus just happening like this. Too much time is being spent on trying to get that out of there. Might end up all focusing on that though. I think they are. They're completely focused on getting that out of there. Alright, you know what, guys? Delay that order. We'll get it another time. Don't worry about it. This job needs done. Space might not be big enough. In fact, it looks like it's not. Well, maybe it is. What's happening with the food? We got 14 food left. We got 3 people idle, so... yeah, the basin's not big enough. It's gonna flood into this one. That's okay, though. Because we're gonna have, like, a smaller... yeah, there it goes. Turns out wasn't big enough. That was a lot of water. A lot of water. Try to do a little bit of reclamation going on here. Air's still fine. Algae is okay. Okay on algae. But now we can start to reclaim this space. Just wow, that turned into a lot more water than I was expecting. And the walls hold. Ooh. Seeing some stress fractures right there. It may break. That seems to be the bulk of that. Good. Okay, so food production happening. We can start to slowly kind of dig out some more areas here. I mean, I guess we'll cap it here. I hope that doesn't break. I'm slightly worried about that. How much of this do we have? We could make it out of obsidian. That would... It adds plus 15 to temperature. Obsidian heats stuff up. Stuff's gonna drop in here, but oh well. We can start getting some real food production going. Much more algae we can take. Okay, clean water tank. It's about... Well, I mean, it's totally full. How's air looking? Air is still fine. Means we can probably start jumping on research again. So let's do that. All the other tasks are done. Okay, so let's get some gas piping done. That's gonna become a thing we need. No, guys, I've created an entire tunnel where you guys can't breathe. Get that out too. Then what we need to do, we need to create a ridge around this ladder so that contaminated stuff can't just flow freely into the tank. Trying to dig that. Okay, everything still seems hunky-dory for now. Production has stopped for the time being. We've got 5 more mush bars down. That should keep, hopefully keeping some of the bad stuff out of there. Allow water to flow into there. Now we can claim this space. Which is kind of what I want. Another storage is full. Okay. So we can get a bathroom going, but like I say, we don't have. Really don't want to lose that clean water. Suppose we could run a tank. Just put a dirty water tank over there. I don't know. Could be safer in case one of them ruptures. Yeah, let's do that. Everything ups the temperature. Probably want to close some stuff off just a bit so we can kind of keep concentrations where they need to be. So I feel like a lot of air is escaping up above. So we can put an airlock in so that and if necessary, we can open it later, so let's do that. Because we've got a lot of open space happening. We want to let the CO2 kind of fall down into here, that's fine. But yeah, all this oxygen is just flowing up here. We don't necessarily want that, so deconstruct this. And then dig that out. deconstruct that. And we'll put an airlock system there, and then that should just seal off this section. And that should help us maintain a little bit of air pressure and airflow that's going on. So we really need to start dealing with algae soon. Start getting the lice loafs working. There's water still. And then hopefully we can get plumbing working and everyone can have showers and have an actual toilet. That would be great. And then we need to start moving in on slime production, and then slime processing, and then potentially even proceeding to work on electrolyzing. And also consider the power grid. That is something else we need to start considering, because yeah, we can't... What did he say the key was? F2? Yeah, we're gonna need to start considering a power grid setup as well. A shower and a toilet. Truly the finer things in life. Absolutely. Yeah, the way we've got this set up is that pretty much any CO2 they breathe up here is dropping down here and getting processed by the algae terrarium that's down here. And we've just basically got a pocket that's happening over here, which we'll deal with eventually. But nobody really needs to be over here. And yeah, we've basically got oxygen just flowing up here, which is unnecessary. We don't need oxygen in this... going into this zone really yet, because nobody really needs to go into that zone. So we can kind of control our oxygen flow in this case. Hopefully. So this thing here should be pushing the CO2 down this ladder. This is the plan, this is the idea I'm going for. And stress is a bit high. Completed research, great. Man, Devin, why'd you get so high on the stress, man? Light wounds. Interrupted sleep. We'll get that down. Let's get more research happening. Filtration would be good. Liquid valve, gas valve. Word on that yet. Let's get power regulation working. As much like Do has recommended, we can turn this area over here maybe into the power sector. And then we can grid off the power. this out, guys. It doesn't need to be there. And did he just fall asleep? Oh, I think he got kicked off because the power went out. Right, can you help us? Are any of these guys good? Biohazard, loud sleeper, and gastrophobia. Also destructive, not the ideal. Just means you can't cook. But you got a lot of decor expectations. You're a vomiter and a loud sleeper. We can wait. We can wait. I'll take people if they can help me right now. Keeping the colony small is the more ideal thing. Look at this, we're starting to... The algae's starting to do the control. Algae is getting a little bit low, though. I say a little bit low. I mean, we've only got 2 algae terrariums running and 1 algae deoxidizer. That sun's going up the stress marks. Still tasks to be done, guys. And there is still plenty of algae around, so I'm not really that worried yet. We do want to get things taken care of. Back on the table. I guess his research is done. Yeah. And it's the end of the day. Alright. Yeah, if we can get this locked off, we can control some of the... Because we've opened up a big area. And we don't need it to be open. Looks like some of the oxygen's flowing into here. It kind of can't all flow into here because we've got the CO2 that's just trapped over there. But we'll get that processed. And eventually what we can do is, assuming everything stays fine, we could set up a vent of water outflow into here, and then we could just pump water in whenever we need, and we could just seal off this thing. I don't know what that'll do to air pressure, though. It's like a vacuum is going to be a problem. I hope that holds. I'm worried about that. Okay, come on, guys. Where is everyone? Next bit of research is done. Good. One person's making food, one person's on power. 13 mush bars. Good. One and a partial mush bar sitting on the floor. And Devin's asleep. Oh man, get your stress down. I know you're grimy. We're about to get that taken care of if you can get the work done. But you have to work first. Come on, guys. Almost there. Okay, they dug that out. Great. A little bit of CO2 pockets happening up here, but hopefully that'll just push its way down. Yeah, it looks like it's trying to flow downward. I mean, if we put gas permeable here and here, can we do that yet? We can't do. Yeah, we can. If we put a gas permeable there, 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 that should help get some of that out of there. We've got another duplicate that can come in. This job needs finished. Keeps going in. Alright, just finish that job, guys. In fact, we want it to go there. Okay, building, happening. Let's dig this out, guys. We actually need to be careful here. Just realize there's some exposed slime there. There's some exposed slime, which is going to cause a bit of air contamination. I mean, air contamination ups their stress a little bit. It's not going to hurt them. I suppose we could actually just dig it out and then... Oh no, wait, if you store it... I know these things. From what I recall, if you even put slime in this thing, it's still going to create the toxic air, so... A little bit's not bad. I think if the air gets mildly polluted, it's okay. Again, we could just attempt it. We could attempt a temporary airlock system while we deal with it. Yeah, 'cause that slime is just right there. Yeah, let's do that. Let's come up with a quick temporary airlock. Just so the air doesn't get contaminated. We can't really deal with the slime yet. Or what we could do... Yeah, we can just temporarily lock this zone off right here, actually. We'll go ahead and set the job. Yeah, that'll be fine. And then when we have the means to properly deal with it, we will. I know there's some polluted dirt here that's gonna create it, but that's okay. That's okay. I mean, I really, really want to get showers kind of dealt with more than anything. Plus we can let that oxalite kind of seep into our oxygen production. Got 11 mush bars. We're also creating a CO2 pit down here. Small bladder, not bad. Destructive, binge eater. Man. You know what? This guy ain't bad. He's a slow learner. Frankie. Welcome aboard. That's the last person we're accepting for a while. Should just be able to help us get things done. Everything's working okay right now. I mean, we're on cycle 19. We're keeping the base small. Means we are gonna have to keep up with food just a little bit more, though. Once you can get in here on that. Now we have another mouth. I think 5 is where we're gonna hold it. Keep making them mush bars. I know I can set it on continuous, but I kind of want to micromanage their food right now too. Okay, that is sealed off. Great. This job is now done. Probably... we're gonna hit that vacuum. We're gonna hit that vacuum and it's most likely going to... fruit that. It's most likely gonna suck CO2 in. will suck some oxygen, but that's okay. So this is gonna be our bad water tank. And then we'll put like the bathrooms just in between, I guess. Hate sand sometimes. It seems to want to break everything. There. Oh. Loud motorbike going high. Why are you just standing there?